Degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
That's a fact. According to who?
You willing to take a drug test?
Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 88 of your favorite local podcast. We are the Bargoyles.
Yes, sir.
It's me, your boy, Isaac, here all the time. My main man, my co-host here to the right.
Also here all the time.
Also here all the time. That's
Also
how
here all the
co-host
time.
works. Not a guest. Not a guest. And then back in the coleslaw corner.
Hey, it's your boy Contact. You know how I go.
Side pieces. Well,
Side pieces.
one day we're going to get that line. One day, we're going to get it. It's only on your t-shirts. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Don't worry. It's fine. It's, this is what it is. This is what it is every week. We appreciate y'all coming back. Let's start the show the way we always do with shots. Like we say in the industry.
Shots are like handshakes.
That would hit me a little bit. My heartburn's going crazy right now.
Hey, you
I
said
don't know
that
what
earlier.
it is. Yeah. I thought it was just my hangover. My hangover yesterday was rough. It was livid. Hungover, 10 hours in the airport. That is not a fun day. Bargo's tip of the day: buy good flight tickets. Because Frontier is the what? What'd you call it?
The West Coast Spirit.
West Coast Spirit.
Yeah.
Man. Luckily, there was such a bad flight that my first flights that got delayed were going to make me miss my connection flights, but my connection flight also got delayed because it's a shitty airline. So Frontier, you being shitty actually helped me out, and I appreciate that.
I would imagine they don't have a lot of pilots.
There were people that were flying the plane.
Yeah.
But I don't know enough about pilots to know what's a shitty pilot or not. You landed the plane. That's cool.
That's the best. That's all I need. Get me up, keep me up, and then when we land, I don't even care if it's a rough landing. Let's just end it.
Just land it. Yeah.
Let's just be over.
No broken
Do
wings.
you sleep on a plane?
Depends. Nine times out of 10, yes.
Okay.
I didn't on the way there because I was editing the entire time, but
Okay.
I always download like 4 podcasts.
Okay.
I'll put like 2 movies on my Max app. I'll do that, and then I'll also go on Twitter and just scroll down as far as I possibly can. And then when you're in airplane mode, everything that you just scrolled through is saved. So you can't click on the replies, but you'll still get a good hour's worth of just tweets, just looking through.
Looking at tweets.
Yeah,
That's smart.
I never thought about that.
Do you sleep on a plane when you fly? No.
No,
You got that? I thought he hasn't flown.
Have you never flown?
I've flown before.
You flown.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
my bad,
I just
my bad.
never
Okay.
slept. Yeah.
Okay. I try to sleep on a plane, and I screw myself every time because I get really tired as soon as we get on the plane, and I start dozing off before we even take off, and then I wake up a bit, and now I can't fall asleep again because I've already dozed off. Every time I'm
that
on a
little
plane.
doze fucks you up. You
Yeah,
can't go
that
back?
little dose screws me every time, and then I have to pretend sleep the whole time. I'm like trying my best. Like, all right, I'm sleep. All right, I don't care about this turbulence. I don't care at all. It's not scaring me none.
Muscle relaxers, babe. I'm
Yeah.
big into I'm not big into drugs. I'm big into muscle relaxers while flying. That puts you out and just
Keeps you out.
Just keeps you out.
Yeah,
You're
keeps
good.
you out.
Just fucking ride that wing. Wake up in another country. It's one of my favorite things to do. Just get drunk, do some muscle relaxers, and wake up somewhere new. I'm like, all right, the fuck we doing now?
See, I think that the combination would scare me.
Yeah.
The getting drunk and then doing the muscle relaxer.
Okay, then do the muscle relaxers first, and then get drunk.
And then get drunk.
Just get drunk in the airport. Yeah.
Yeah. Still, yeah.
She would get
Just
drunk when you
flip
got that fucking the lounge passes, man. Get a priority pass, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and just drink for free at all the airports at the lounges.
At the lounges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it's nice.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, they got some
Shout
good
out to
food.
that.
You can bring it with you. Always, they got nice snacks. Bartenders are real cool. They're pouring heavy because it's all free. They don't care.
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
don't care.
yeah. Airport lounges are a hit.
Yeah, you get access to that through credit cards and stuff, right?
Credit cards, yeah. So Capital One Venture X has one now, and they got a bunch of lounges that are just opening up that are just strictly for Capital One. Like, there's no crossovers. You're like, I'm like, yo, I got priority. They're like, nope. I'm like, I'm Admiral's Club. They're like, no, it's Capital One only. I'm like, shit, because I have the Capital One card, but I don't have the Venture X. Yeah, that one's a nice one. And what pisses me off is because I got the Amex, so I got the Centurion lounges. and priority pass comes with that.
Yeah.
3,600 lounges across the world. I'm in airports I can get access to with that. Not a single one in DC or Dulles.
Oof.
You know how fucking annoying that is.
Yeah. So
This
what
is where
the
I'm
closest
flying out of.
BWI?
I don't even know. I've never.
Oh, and that's the next closest.
I
and
assume. Yeah, I
that's a bummer.
assume maybe BWI.
We're
but
not flying out of Richmond.
I'm never flying out of BWI, man. Yeah.
That's too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too much. Yeah. I mean, we're not the airport podcast, but that shit is too much.
no.
But airport bars are fun, man. I love
Yes.
Yeah, I
airport
wonder
bars.
what it's like working in one of those.
Oh, like
Just
working at one. Yeah, that's
you
one
just
thing I've
meeting,
done.
Like every new person you see is like fresh off.
But you do have regulars because there's people that fly in and out for work
yeah.
once, twice, 3 times.
If you have a regular, they're paid. They have a good job. They got one of
Yeah.
those. That's just like, oh, where you at this weekend, Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta be in Tulsa. One of the plants got a little problem with the bunch of Mexicans who want to go on strike.
Yeah. I've seen those interactions. I'm like, wait, you guys like know each other. He's like, oh, she's a regular. I'm like, they're flying all the time.
The bartender at the lounge, the Centurion Lounge in Denver, remembered me, and I wasn't sure if it was a good thing because him and I almost got into it off jump. I just got off the flight. I got a 7 a.m. here, landed over there at like 8, and I still had like an hour and a half layover. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me go to the Centurion Lounge. I go there. I'm like, hey, can I? Fuck, dang, I got Jameson. You know me. I need my Irish whiskey. I was like, all right, cool.
Irish whiskey.
Oh, they got Elijah Craig. That's a pretty solid one. Hey, can I get an Elijah Craig on rocks? He goes, nah, man. I was like, what's up? He goes, no liquor. I was like, so just beer and wine? He goes, I mean, it's breakfast. I just said no liquor, so. I was like, wait, there's a Tito's bottle right there. He goes, yeah. I mean, if you would just listen instead of ask all these questions, you'd know what we're doing. I was like,
Oh, shit. What a
I was like, sorry, man. I didn't know the fucking rules. It's my bad. I didn't know your rules. They're not posted anywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, can I just get like a Tito's and Sprite? He goes, nope. You can get Tito's with some juice. I was like, can I get Tito's Sprite with a splash of OJ? He goes, yeah, maybe. I was like, fuck, this guy. I was like, this guy. I know it's 8 a.m., but like, what the fuck,
Like,
man?
dude, I'm about to fly,
Yeah.
man. Like,
I already flew.
Oh, you
I
flew,
already
right.
flew.
Yeah, you already flew,
I already
yeah.
came off a flight, and now I'm here, and you talking shit to me, and I'm just like, we fighting? Like, what's going on here? And then he pours a drink. He goes, hey, my bad, man. I know the rules here are kind of crazy. I was like, you could have communicated that a little bit.
Yeah, it's not even the rules
smidge.
that probably would have
Yeah.
pissed you off. It's
how you came off about
the
it.
execution
Yeah.
of
Oh, yeah.
said rules.
Oh, man.
And the maybe, dude.
Maybe
what?
Maybe wait. Yeah, 9:30. 9:30 you can. I was like, I didn't know that. Why would I know the bar rules at
Where
this
is that
bar?
normal anyway? Yeah.
Is it on the wall and I didn't miss it? Like, is it tattooed on your forehead
Yeah.
that says I'm a dickhead, listen to my rules? Like,
Right.
I don't know any of this. I was mad fucking confused.
Yeah, most bars in America, period, are not open at 9 in the morning.
Is it-
Airport bars are. And
That's-
you know where we're not at a lot? The airport.
Yeah, 100%.
don't know those rules.
We
man.
don't know the rules.
Don't know those rules. And he eventually came around because 3 people came in a row with vertical IDs. He goes, nah, no verts. Just said no verts and walked away.
No verts.
I was just like, I was like, yo, this guy's energy, like, as another bartender who can be a dickhead, I'm like,
Oh my.
I was like, he knows he's got tenure there. Like, he's
Yeah,
good.
he's
He can say whatever the
good.
fuck he
Yeah.
wants. And then the lady was like, what does that mean? I was like, man, you have a vertical ID. Some states don't accept that. And I was like, Maryland, they don't do it either. If you got a vertical ID, it means you're under 21.
Yeah.
You got to get the horizontal one. She goes, well, I mean, it's an ID. I used it to get on the plane. I was like, I understand that,
Yeah.
but this is a state rule. I'm not even worried. I guess like, this is probably a state rule. It's it's them. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, so it's good to fly, but not good to drink. Like, yes, that's
I guess, yeah.
that's
The
what the
rules are
rule is
weird.
apparently here.
Yeah.
And after like the third person I got to, the dude was like, oh, all right, man. I was like, oh no, yeah, bartender in Virginia. He goes, oh shit, okay, cool. And then we were talking, and after like 20 some odd minutes, he goes, were you on your way to Vegas last time? I was like, yeah. He goes, oh shit, I remember you the comedy thing. I was like, oh shit, nice, okay, I got remembered. I was like, bro, I thought we were gonna fight. Like I legit thought you and I were gonna fight from the beginning. He goes,
You know.
It's like, what does that mean? Yeah, no.
Not his first time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's another day. It's a fucking Tuesday afternoon. So
That's crazy.
it was a good part. But lounge bars are completely wildly different. We may actually have somebody who did want to request to be on the show. My boy Joe Pagan.
Oh yeah.
Not Joe P. This is a different Joe.
Okay, different.
But while I was at the airport bar at Reagan, some guy walks up and goes, "What's up, Isaac?" And they weren't serving liquor
Yeah.
yet because they don't serve until 7, I think.
Which bar were you? Were you at the?
I was at the poor person terminal because I was flying out of Frontier.
So the terminal bar or the restaurant bar?
Terminal bar. Oh, no, the terminal bar. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was at the terminal bar, and then he came up and was like, "What's up? What are you doing?" So I'm flying out. I can't get a drink yet, man. And he's like, "Yeah, it's too early." I was like, "Okay, well, I guess some places don't serve, 6:30. It's 6. I was there at like 6 o'clock. So I was
Okay,
like, that's way too early. But then he was like, "Oh yeah, the podcast." I was like, "Yeah, podcast's going good." He goes, "You should bring it here." And I was like, I don't know if we can set up. Like, we have to get through security.
Yeah.
We got to get through TSA and all that. And he was like, no. We got an outdoor bar, too, that's before security. So there is a chance we do an airport episode.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that'd be fun. We can have all the questions we have about airport bars.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I dedefinitely want
I was gonna say when we go to New Orleans, we could fly out of there
Oh, yeah.
and then do it in the terminal.
100%.
If everything goes right, we should have like 8 different episodes coming from New Orleans, and we don't have to see each other for like 2 months. Like,
No bullshit. Take a break from everybody.
no, let's not throw some more in at the airport, maybe. But no, we are trying to do bigger things. We always appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, please comment. If there's a place you want us to go check out as we do lunch reviews for part 2, please let us know. Where have not we gone that we need to try? Because we tried something really nice today. We'll talk about it in part 2. But this place hit. It was nice, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
The boys are excited. What were we talking about today, DeCante?
Wanted to talk a little about some Asian glow. I hear that's a thing. Yeah.
Some people call it flush, like Asian, like flush, I think, or Asian glow.
Yeah,
I've heard
always
it's like
known it as
Korean
Asian
glow.
glow.
Okay, yeah. You've probably seen a few episodes where I'm a little red. I'm a little red today, but that's just the sun. Been out in the Arizona sun for 4 or 5 days in a row. But there is a thing, for some reason, that Asians cannot break down specific kinds of alcohol, and your body just goes crazy and just pumps all the blood straight to your
to the
face.
face.
And you are red. And for me, I can't breathe. Like, it becomes an issue where, like, I just can't talk. Like, I'm at the bar and someone's like, "Are you all right? What's
Me in
going
episode
on?"
70.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Whew, I was so scared. I was like, all right, gonna lose another co-host. Jesus. God, why won't you let me have this? But I got it. I got it day 1, the Friday. Before I even landed in Arizona, I got it. And I think it might be vodka. Because I was drinking. I asked for whiskey.
Yeah.
Didn't have the whiskey. Guy was like, vodka. I was like, all right, cool. I don't really drink vodka.
Yeah.
But all right, I needed some liquor. I just flew. I need a drink. I'm traveling. I'm on vacation. So I got that. I started drinking the Tito's, and after 4 of those, I was like, I felt my breath, and then I felt my forehead, and I went to the bathroom. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it looks like you got a bad fever type.
Yes.
shit.
Yeah. Oh, did I send you guys the picture? Yeah. Oh, nice. I didn't
Either you
realize
sent
that.
us a picture or because
I think I posted it on
Or
Snap.
you posted it
I
on
posted
Snap.
on Snap. Yeah. No, it definitely fucked me up. And then, it's very clearly obvious. Like, but it's so discomforting for me. Like, it's tough. So, like, I had to leave the bar, run around, try to find a place that had antacid. Couldn't find any antacid or antihistamine drugs too. Those help out as well. Couldn't find any of that, and I was like, "Fuck! All right, cool. Let me just brave this flight. Get off the flight. I'm a little better. I can breathe. We're cooling." The first place we go to Saturday morning, we go to a drag Shrek brunch. Great time. They have Lord Bar Quad shots, which are just random shots. They give it to us.
Oh, it was a random shot.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, these are 4 shots, random, pick, and we'll make it for you. And they were red or blue. It was one of the colors. They came out. I definitely did one. I was like, hey, was that vodka? She goes, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. 20 minutes later,
Yeah.
it started happening again. I was like, okay, I'm like 99% sure for
Probably
me
vodka.
it's vodka. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my old lady, it's vodka too.
It's
She
vodka
gets
for her,
Asian,
yeah.
Asian glow, and she gets it mostly from vodka.
yeah,
Yeah, when she does vodka. She's like, I don't do vodka anymore. I'm like, yeah, you turn into a tomato.
yeah. It's something about the way the body just,
Yeah.
what's that called? Filters the alcohol. Like, it just does not have a good time certain times. Because I've said it before, this only happens to me like once every 6 months. And that's just, then that happens to be the one time that, somebody gave me a shot. They're like, hey, we're ordering a round of shots. You want one? I'm like, yes. Now I'm really good about being like, I will buy my own shot.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy my own whiskey. That's totally fine. You don't have to. You do 5 lemon drops and 1 shot of whiskey. Put that on me. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
But vodka slipped into it like it normally did, and it got me with that. Can you go to the main page there? So instead of just pictures, because we can see like what the science is behind this a little bit.
Go to all. Click that. Yep, sir. So when you were so do you want to talk about what you were out there for? You didn't go out there for a drag brunch.
No, I went there for the Shrek drag brunch.
Yeah, no, you didn't. That's not why you went there.
I wasn't gonna go until I saw that. I definitely, I have some family out there. Shout out y'all. Appreciate you hosting me. Like and subscribe. Check out my sister-in-law's fucking Twitch account. I don't say sister-in-law. I always just specify, but she's my sister. But it's weird saying sister-in-law. I hate that. Check out her on Twitch. She gave me some Twitch classes. They're somewhere. They're nice. Pretty cool. Yeah. She streams. She's really good.
Oh, cool.
We were playing video games. We were playing Helldivers like most of the weekend too when we went out. But no, like when I was looking at what weekends to go, I found Shrek Drag Brunch, and I was like, no way in the world am I missing. I was like, I will plan my entire trip around Shrek Drag.
Yeah, that's
brunch.
A pretty incredible theme.
It was
the videos you were showing, because I recognized Shrek right away. I was like, oh, this is a Shrek theme.
Yeah. Like,
I saw like the gingerbread
Shrek drag queens. Yeah. Conte, go to the pictures. There's Donkey, there's Shrek, there's Fiona. Like, they were wild. They were literally full head to toe Shrek. The entire night. They had Gingerbread Man. Mm-hmm. They had Pinocchio. They had everything. It was crazy. And it was drag night. It was absolutely wild. It was one of the best shows I think I've ever been to. Shout out. Flip Phone Comedy. No, Flip Phone Productions or Flip Phone Shows. Here's the... Check them out if you're ever... They apparently travel. They apparently bring the show all over the country. So, if you're into drag brunches that are themed... This is definitely a company to check out. Conte, would you ever go do that?
No.
No?
No drag brunches for you?
No, I'm not really.
Explain your homophobia.
It's not really homophobia. It's just it's not entertaining for me.
What's not entertaining? Like fun music and beautiful women?
Yeah, sure. yeah, sure. That's a setup. Like, shit.
I think they're a lot of fun.
To Conte, 99% people there are hot women.
Yes.
That are just there to have a good time.
Yes.
Throwing
I promise
ones.
you it's not full of gay men. It is full of hot women, but obviously the drag queens are usually gay men. Yeah. But they're the entertainment. They're the entertainers. They're the hosts. The people going to these shows are fantastically hot women most of the time in groups.
I spent the entire time just looking around like, oh damn, there's a table of 8 of them over there. Oh my god, what the oh my malarkey. Yes. The eye candy is wild. And when I say like 99%, honestly, like it's like 90% straight women there to have a good time, about 9% gay men, and then 1% boyfriends. That drag there and are trying to prove like how they're like, mad straight. Here's your $1. Don't fucking dance on me. I'm like, okay, whatever. You don't got to prove it to anybody, bro. Like it's all cool, But bro, like go to a drag brunch and you'll see like, holy shit.
Yeah, you got to go to the right ones though.
Women love drag brunches.
Yeah,
it's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
good to know.
Yeah, Madigan's was throwing them for a while locally.
Oh, true. Okay.
Yeah, but they were gross.
Remember Tandoori had a drag night. Wednesdays used to be.
That was like every Wednesday, right? Yeah.
Every Wednesday, yeah. I saw him there every Wednesday.
Okay, all right, hold up.
Yeah, he's hiding in the coleslaw corner.
He lives walking distance from there, so it adds up.
We went one time.
And you loved it. And you loved it.
Out.
And he loved it. It was a good time. No, they're fun times, man. They're open up your mind a little bit. Yeah, I think you would have a fun time just literally just watching hot women act like horny dudes is so funny to see because they're just like, come here, and like just shoving money down shirts. And you're like, this is horny man behavior. This is bachelor party behavior, and like you just get to watch it at 2:00 in the afternoon.
When they love watching RuPaul's Drag Race, like
they love that shit.
Women love that show. You know what I mean? Like
they like watching a man be better at being a woman than they are themselves women.
It's kind of nuts too. No, they're fun. They're fun. I get where your hesitation would be. Totally understandable, but they're fun.
Just understand that like just because you walk into a gay bar doesn't mean you're gonna get fucked. All right. Okay, I know you think you're like the hottest shit in the world because you keep putting out this vibe. I know we've talked about this, but just because you're in a gay bar, DeConte, does not mean You're gonna get fucked.
It's not the I'm gonna get fucked part.
Okay.
But you're not gonna do the fucking either.
Someone's gonna see you, and then you're like, oh my gosh, now.
No, I don't want dudes hitting on me. That's not what I like.
True, I understand, but it really.
They're pretty damn respectful.
Yeah,
they find out you're straight. They're like,
yeah. Once you're straight, once they're like, oh yeah, it's because you're a straight man in there. They're like, oh, you're respecting our space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't like you being there though. They're very militant. Like, hey, this is our safe space. If you don't know somebody here, you are kind of I don't know, like jeopardizing this little community we're creating for your own. Because a lot of times straight dudes come in there for like the fun of it, like, look at these gays, look, and it's not a great look. But Kante, the same way you feel. What if every single woman in the world felt that same way? They're like, I don't want to go out because I'm going to get hit on. Bars would be empty.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
What you hate, what you are like putting out this energy that, oh my God, I would never. Every single woman is had to fill with this her entire life. Imagine how comfortable they are when you hit on them.
Like they don't even want to pump their own gas.
Oh yeah, that's a rough one. Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very
so
true.
It's just
You know when Sydney's pouring us a beer and you're sitting there like, let me talk to you. What's up, guy?
Okay,
let me ask you a question real quick. 12 waters.
Or 2 mojitos.
I know once you told me I was doing that hand thing, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, man, you turn into a little mini Birdman.
Oh,
like,
you did?
And it starts like rubbing the face and pointing a little bit. Like, let me.
You got real light skin, real fast.
Oh, wow, yeah. Light skin Kante. yeah.
Oh, man, yeah.
Mythical new fighter. Light skin Kante.
I was like, I'd love to see it.
Oh, man.
Kante, I've never really seen you spit game. So, like, watching you in the middle of a time travel just throw game at Sid, I was like, good for him. Good for him. Good for. Shit, girl. Let me ask you something real quick. Well, let's talk about water. I was like, wow.
And and she knows the show. She already knows.
The whole water bit is her. Like,
it's
she's
her
the
bit.
clip.
Yeah, it's her bit.
She was the one talking about, hydrated hotties.
Yeah.
Shout out Sid. We love you. Yeah.
And then he was telling me, apparently, I was like, yeah, nah, you was never on the show.
You ain't doing the show. You got to come on because I have a question. You literally were like, I'm going to ask you a question when you come on the show. This is the question. And she was like, I've answered this exact question. She's like, the clip that went trending, because we got thousands of views on that clip,
off that clip,
was her. It was literally her.
Clip.
Your memory is awful, but I love it. So it's great. It was so funny. But yeah, Drag Brunches is Drag Brunch, man. It was a good time.
Yeah, they're fun, man. They're fun.
Did we have anything else we wanted to cover before we get to part 2? Oh, it was also the Ren Fair. I don't know.
That's why I wanted to know.
Oh, you want to hear about the Ren Fair?
I heard those. Are they like really a lot of fun? Or is it like, God. Are people hammered? Is it a drinking thing?
Yeah. So they have like this one. This is the first pub crawl, the first Ren Fair I've ever been to that was also, they had pub crawls like organized inside the event. So it was pretty cool. Smart. They had like a guide who's like, oh, come with me this way as we go onto this local pub, and like everybody, and he'll tell them a story about something there, then they'll go to the next one. I generally don't like doing pub crawls because I'm just like, I'm drinking at my pace.
Yeah.
And I'm not, I don't like to run and drink, so I'm just like, if I'm sipping on my thing here, we're sipping on it. But if I'm pounding and going to the next bar, I'm gonna go do that. But outside of that, there is a lot of drinking that's happening at these places. Amazing. I mean, the beer selection, every place you went to that had alcohol was at least 8 different beers, 2 different meads. Didn't see any wines, but they had liquor. Just one liquor is like, they have a vodka.
Okay.
Yeah, like New Amsterdam, and then
whoever they're sponsored by or whatever.
Whoever's going to sell it to them for cheapest. And they're pouring out a big 175s.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But it is, if you like nerdy girls who are just real slutty, it's a great time. It's a great time. DeConte, as someone who likes jerking off to cosplay girls, you would love it.
Bruh.
You're not into like Miss Bad Kitty?
That was so left field.
You don't like girls who dress in cosplay?
No, I think it's nice, yeah.
Yeah,
you do like it? Yeah.
Oh, you'll love it.
Like
have you ever been to a
couple
run fair?
Discord mods, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Have you ever been to a run fair?
No, I haven't.
Oh, man.
I hear they're lots of fun.
Oh, they're a lot of fun. Yeah. You want to go for some eye candy again? A lot of eye candy at Ren Fairs. You're also going to see the exact opposite of eye candy. But shout out, hey, you confident? You want to rock it? Good for you. I love confidence. You'll see some of that too.
Sparingly.
But for the most part, like, man, It is. It's good. It's good sightseeing. And you know me, I'm a fucking nerd. Like I love the old theater. Like I dress in fucking Victorian clothes. I still got the jacket over there. I used to go to the Rents Fair every year until COVID happened, and then this is my first one since then. It's been ridiculous, but man, Rent Fairs are awesome. I highly recommend.
It was all the way in Arizona, the one you went to.
This one, yeah, because that was their season. So this one only ran for like 3 months. Most Rent Fairs only run for about like 3 months.
Okay,
they find like the perfect weather where it's like between 60 to 70, and then they'll do a Rent Fair. So ours up in Annapolis runs from like September. It's like August, September, October.
Okay,
and it ends in October. I've done that one at least a dozen times. I love that one. It's great. Highly recommend. We should go. We'll organize the time and we'll go. They are fun, but
do you camp?
No,
right? You get the room, you do the whole thing.
No, I used to have this homegirl. Shout out Emma. She worked for Port City, and so she would organize a beer bus, basically. Would charter a bus. Didn't have to pay to charter because charter's way too expensive. The brewery had a bus.
Oh, okay.
And so we would just all meet at like her place, and then it was like about a dozen of us, and then we would just go all up together and go back, and then everyone lived nearby, so they would just Uber from her place or just hang out somewhere afterwards. But she was amazing. Shout out Emma, love you to death. She had like all these different costumes, and so all the girls they would just show up and like put on her pieces. She accrued like 100 different pieces, and so when you're going with a crew and everyone's like dressed up and there's kind of like a theme, it's cool because it's one of those things you have to buy into, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
If you just show up as a spectator like DeConte will when he goes, he's just gonna walk around in his black jacket, the Jordan one that he wears every day, and then he's just gonna be like,
"That's my favorite jacket."
Oh look at them. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh, little titties over there. All right, cool. Oh, look at the ass cheeks on that. Oh, that's a pog.
And then you got me in the corner playing the fucking
white
saxophone.
Girl. Yes. It's the lute. You want to play the...
No, I can do whatever I want. They didn't have black people then. I can just do
whatever. Yeah, but the saxophone's not a Renaissance art. Like,
neither are black people.
Instrument. they got them there, you know.
Yeah, slaves.
The serfs. Yeah. No, but I highly recommend. If you've never been to a Renaissance fair, it's massively fun. Good drinking event. The biggest downside is just the sun. If you go on a day that's way too hot, you don't want to.
Yeah, you just don't want to be there, right?
Especially here because you're driving to Annapolis. Like if you're going for your first time, I'd recommend just like finding a hotel in Annapolis and then just spending the weekend and one of the days go nerd it up.
Yeah, but I've done like a lot of music festivals and those are the same with the heat. You're just like, oh shit, what do I do?
Yeah, but with music, you're like, like nothing can bother you. You're on Molly. You're having a great time. You're just kind of walking around like, oh man, you want to check out the leather shop? Oh, nice. All right, cool.
I don't do Molly to see Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know what music festivals you're going to.
Like hip-hop music.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. You don't do drugs in music? I thought every music festival was just all about doing the drugs.
I caught that.
No, they definitely the EDM ones. Like if you go to like that, what is it, EDC or whatever?
Yeah,
they're all on drugs. I want to go to that. I might try some drugs then, but
drugs.
Might try some drugs. Yeah. I could at least. I feel like in a party like that where everyone's doing drugs, I could trust almost everyone with their drugs.
I mean, the only reason I think that everyone's doing drugs,
more or less, right?
is because how many like drug triage tents they have, where like people just walk in, you see something like, oh, that's Molly. Okay, this is the Molly corner. You're over here. We need to keep spritzing you down with water. Oh, okay.
Here's some orange juice.
Yes, okay. Here's some IVs. Oh, you're diabetic. Okay, let's get them some lifesaver candies. No, I think drugs and fucking music festivals are hand in hand.
Definitely in the big ones for sure, like the EDM ones and shit.
Conte, real quick, how was your weekend, man?
It was pretty good.
You were behind bar like almost all weekend, right?
Yeah, it was busy, man. We were busy all day.
How was the taste of living my life a little bit?
It's
money, right?
It was, and it's also like
the split.
Nah.
Oh no. Okay.
The split too. It's like live stepping in your shoes in a sense. It's
live stepping. What do you mean?
No, like stepping in your shoes. Like
you're stepping on my shoes.
In your shoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
You know, like being at point, and it's like it was all the regular. It was all know the people you know.
Yeah.
And they're like,
"Where's Isaac?"
Yeah, it's the West. Oh, where's Isaac?
Is Isaac all right?
Is he gonna be here tomorrow?
So you're the one making the drinks tonight?
Yeah.
You don't put enough ice.
Yeah.
Which you don't.
It's just like
you don't. We've been talking about this. I love you to death.
Yeah.
Put more ice in your
Ice
drinks.
it up.
Ice it up.
I didn't know this about your drinks because I don't notice it when you pour. But if that's an issue, ice it up.
Ice it up.
Ice it up.
Yeah. Ice.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the math? More ice means less what?
Means less mixer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which means everyone thinks you got a strong hand when you're literally just giving them less Sprite, less cranberry. Because I've seen your drinks and like after a minute, I don't see any ice on the bottom. It's all like already up top. And I'm like, oh man, he's only putting like the half scoop. I'll put one whole scoop, add the vodka, add the whatever, then I'll do another scoop on top. Like you've seen how much like ice overflows in my cups, and everyone thinks I'm just being funny trolling. No, I'm giving you the strongest drink I can without actually overpouring. So that's just a little something because I love you. But keep going. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, it was just that. It was pretty much.
Yeah, but you made good money though, right? You hit 2,500 sales. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, that's good.
It was a good night.
Yeah, did it get any craziness or was it just like regular weekend bar stuff?
It was crazy on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, you learned a newfound appreciation for somebody, didn't you?
Yeah, DJ. I owe him an apology.
What not like musical DJs for the regulars at home who don't know.
DJ, he's our bar back. He just sits there and watches movies most of the time and just at one position. So I always think like, yo, why do I need you?
If you're not behind bar and you're watching them, like it's especially people who like cocktailers at service, they're like, he's just standing there behind the dish machine doing nothing but dishes. And you're like, oh, he's doing a lot more. You just don't realize it.
You just don't realize it.
You don't.
Until you have that busy shift, he's not there, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. And even simply doing the dishes is a fucking that's a big one.
Oh yeah.
Getting your cups washed and taking off the bar top.
When you only have so many shot glasses and everybody starts doing shots.
Everyone starts complaining about hot shot glasses.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, at least it's clean. Yeah. That's what I hit him with every time. Yeah. Like, yo, the shot glass is warm. I'm like, yeah, that means it's clean. Do you want a dirty one?
All right, back to
walk away. Yeah. So, if I get fired from Bungalows, I'm going to get hired at the Denver Airport Lounge. Anything else from the weekend you wanted to cover before we go to part 2?
No. That was pretty much it.
Oh, true. All right, well then. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is Bargoyles, episode 88, part 1. This is just the podcast. Part 2, for those who don't know, is the lunch review, where we checked out a spot Nick recommended and Nick found. What was this called?
This was Down Home Comfort Cafe.
Down Home Comfort Cafe. Trending on TikTok. So we'll see you guys for part 2. Love you. Like and subscribe. Send it to a friend. Send it to a friend that helps you out more than anything else. Please. Degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
That's a fact. According to who?
Would you be willing to take a drug test?
Shows they update that though.